All right, round 3. We're going to keep this one. Another Stonewaker. I think we want Depleter first. Because I can't use its ability right now, and this at least keeps the Stonewaker at bay without offering the trade. I could technically Radiant Flames too. If I drew red mana, I could just do it for 2. And basically use Radiant Flames as just a removal spell. I guess I don't really mind trading Shrieker off because I'm going to get to Bailoff Null at some point. Looks like he's got a play instead. Okay. Loam Larva is nice. So I can guaranteed play my Path Warden next turn, as well as find the red mana for Radiant Flames, which at this point I kind of only want to cast for 2, I guess, right? Since I don't want to kill my Depleter or my other thing. I think we're going to go Loam Larva instead of the Shrieker. I guess the issue now is I kind of want to find Waste because it's better with Shrieker and Depleter, but at the same time, I guess I don't need Radiant Flames right now, whereas like getting Depleter online and Shrieker is maybe more useful. Yeah, I guess Radiant Flames doesn't even look that good on this board, right? He's probably going to be playing bigger stuff. I'm gonna assume that Waste is going to be more useful with the Depleter. We'll see if that's true. I mean, I'm taking a turn off from either anyway because I'm playing Path Warden next turn, which I guess Path Warden into Radiant Flames is a nice turn progression. I still have Unknown Shores and Mountain I can draw though, and I feel like the Waste, considering I've got Depleter and Shrieker, is probably going to be more useful. We'll find out. Hmm. No attacks though. Why didn't he equip? It seems strange to me. So we're going to bust the Path Warden now. I don't know what he needed to... Spatial Contortion? That would make sense. Spatial Contortion would be this mana. And then it would make sense that you wouldn't equip. So maybe he's just going to kill the Depleter here, which I guess I'm okay with because of Bailoff Null. I'd rather him use a Contortion on my Depleter than like a Touch of the Void or something that exiles. It definitely seems like Contortion. Lead by example. All right, I was wrong. I'm still happier with the Waste than the Radiant Flames because Radiant Flames wouldn't take care of the spider and would kill 2 of my guys. Although I guess I could just cast it for 2, like I was planning to anyway. Okay. So I guess Radiant Flames would have dealt with 2 of his guys. Still kind of okay with this. Ooh. Well, now we can cast Radiant Flames. Can also cast the Baloth Null. So I can attack with Path Warden. He has 1 card left in hand. I think we want to board wipe him now. So I think the play is swing with Path Warden, Flames. Because I feel like he's going to double block. We'll see if he does. I'm going to attack with the... We'll play the Shores. I'm going to swing with the Path Warden. I want to see how he blocks. Because I feel like him double blocking here is just such an attractive block that he's really going to be tempted to do it. And then I still can Radiant Flames for 3 as well as use Depleter. And then I've got Baloth Null to bring back Path Warden and Depleter, which is just a huge gain here. So I think this is going to work well. This trade I'm a little bit less happy with, but it's still, obviously I'm going to accept it. Yeah, I still think that we're going to end up just playing the null and getting our value. It's good value. 4/5 bring back your 5/4 vigilance trample. It just seems worth it. Like 4/5 on this board is still very good. Guess he can equip his elemental. That actually works. Works fairly well for him. But I'm still going to get to swing with my null and play a Path Warden, so I don't mind it. And if I rip a land, I can still use Depleter as well. So we're going to take our 5 here and be okay with that. This basically takes his whole mana base every turn to get in for 5 damage, which is significant, but it's a little less significant when I'm also getting to crack back and do some damage to him. I mean, he's winning the race currently, but we're still progressing the board at the same time. And getting a land there is actually really useful. So let's play the path. Let's swing with the null. I'll kill the Stonewaker if I have to. He doesn't want to block. Like if he double blocked. But now we get to play Path Warden and we still get to deplete his essence. This isn't a winnable race by him currently. He's going to have to block here. Very shortly. Okay. Let's swing for the fences here. I think he's going to double block, which I think I'm ultimately okay with because I can do Radiant Flames for 2 after that and get rid of the other thing. I'm not sure if I want to yet, though. Does seem likely like he would double block, though. Oh, so he's a combat trick? Vines of the Recluse? I don't get that block. Alright, well, we're going to play Shrieker now. And pass. And we've got double deplete. Okay. Guess he'd had enough. So, red-green, landfall thingers. Sharpshooter takes care of the 1 toughness guy, but nothing else. Radiant Flames takes care of embodiment and most of his other guys as long as he doesn't support. I think it's probably worth keeping Radiant Flames just for that reason. So let's just try this again. Yeah, it's a good hand. Opponent keeps it 6. Or mulled to 6, but I don't know if they kept. Alright, keeps it 6. Alright, it's actually kind of a nice draw. So I'm going to get Painful Truths for 3. but I think we need to make plays first. Likely need to make plays first. I think Summoner is the right move since that lets us go turn 4 Embodiment. Yeah, I think so. Corpse Churn's not bad. Could also double block the aggressor. Not as in love with that, since casting Embodiment just seems so good. But if I double block, I can basically just guarantee Painful Truths, get my 3 cards, which is good. I feel like getting Embodiment down as soon as possible is pretty hard to... Like a turn 4, 4/4 Vigilance that rewards you for every landfall play for the rest of the game seems good. Didn't even offer the... Okay. Well, let's play the Embodiment, I think. Can also play Depleter and do Embodiment next turn, but I don't see exactly what keeping the Scion does. Like, if I play Embodiment now, next turn I can swing with it plus swing with a land creature. If I play Depleter now, I don't have good blocks. I'd rather offer the trade to his Embodiment, especially given that I've got the Corpse Churn in hand. Because I can like Corpse Churn into a Baloth and I'll bring that back. Bring even more creatures back. It's so hard to find an opportunity to cast Painful Truths, which is so odd. I mean, it's such a powerful card, right? This is like the most powerful spot that Painful Truths can be, and it's still it's difficult to play it. So if he attacks with everything, how am I blocking? I guess I probably try and block the land. Because that way he can't like brute strength out of the way, but he can like Vines of the Recluse out of the way, I guess. Or like Sure Strike, but I mean, Sure Strike's going to be a problem anyway you slice it. Making the green mana a creature, I don't get it. Oh, because he's not doing it. All right, well, then it makes more sense. And he doesn't even want to offer the trade. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. Okay, let's go land. Get in with these guys. Okay. It's problematic because we don't get to Corpse Churn it now because it's going to get exiled, but it's like a 2-for-1 in our favor. Which makes me think he probably should have just done it on his turn, right? So now I can go. I can do the Painful Truths now. I guess this is a pretty good opportunity to do it. It doesn't get better than this. I think we Painful Truths now. So let's get our 3 cards. And then we get to follow up with Invoker. Yeah. I mean, that's about as good a value as I possibly could have asked for, I think. Opponent has had enough. Okay. Well, we ended up going 2-1. We got smashed real hard in that match, too. But other than that, the deck played pretty well for us. I still think it was a solid C. It's cool to... It's always fun to play the sort of like weirdo splash decks that splash super powerful cards like Drowner of Hope and Radiant Truths. Or Radiant Flames, rather. Painful Truths, I guess I should have taken it out in match 2. Problem is, it's just so easy to get flooded in a deck that's running 18 lands that doesn't have, like... a ton of card draw elements. Like we had Seer's Lantern to make our card quality better, but... And we have Baloth Null, I guess, which kind of is value. Yeah, I guess I should have ditched the Painful Truths. I didn't think he had as much aggro as he did going into Game 3, because like I said, we saw some stuff that it kills, but I feel like we saw more stuff that it didn't kill when we got smashed in Game 1. And then Game 3, he just smashed us like suicide style. So that was tough. But all right, so we got to stick it out in Swiss a bit longer. Hope you enjoyed the deck. We'll see you for the next one.